Okay, all right, finish up part 4 of our palm oil case study, looking a little bit about the palm oil production and industry and impacts on biodiversity. Tell me something maybe you found interesting from this section. Maybe talk about what is an umbrella species or something you found interesting. Let's focus on part 4. And if you've already spoken, that's fine. I still need to hear from Kaylee and Jenny. And Kaylee, if your mic still isn't working, I'll have you just text it, type it in. All right. Just say me if you have something to say, but tell me something something you found interesting from part 4. Starts off, Kaylee.
I think it's crucial for to let people know about this issue because I didn't know about this issue until we did this assignment, and this issue doesn't affects more than just the forests that are being damaged by it, because um orangutans, they're umbrella species, so the extinction of them may lead to the extinction of other species that are dependent on these animals. So it's really important to think about how fulfilling our needs will impact other species.
That's awesome. Excellent. Let's go, John.
I just think it's just through this case study, I think it's we get to know even more about how human greed can really harm the environment. Especially for the case of Sumatra, we see that orangutans are umbrella species, so that means if they're gone, that means the other species can be harmed too. And we're not even considering that; we're just only considering what we can get out of, what we can really deploy from the environment. And I think those kind of selfish behavior, human-centered behavior, can later really be detrimental to the environment and the Earth as a whole.
Yeah, you nailed it. And like Kaylee said earlier, just like so many people are just unaware. They just don't even know that when I go into the GS25 and I buy a pack of chips, that I'm supporting this industry and I'm supporting the deforestation. I'm supporting the killing of orangutans. Excellent point. Let's go, Steven.
Not only that, I feel like the removal of the orangutan is somewhat similar to the effects of the trophic cascade, which is the removal of the top predator and the effect it can have, and the lower end of the food pyramid. I feel like the removal of orangutan will have basically a similar effect as that. And orangutans, because they require a large amount of space as an umbrella species in order to survive, removal of that habitat has basically had a devastating effect on their population, along with the fact that orangutans tend to live a bit high up on the trees, so they're kind of hard to see among those trees. So people who cut down those trees may not be able to know if an orangutan is on top of that tree, which also leads to the dwindling population.
Yeah, yep. May, I'm going to skip you just to make sure I get Jenny in. I'm going to go Jenny, and then we'll go May. Go ahead, Jenny.
But the reason why the orangutans are umbrella species is because they provide food resources and space. Since orangutans need a large amount of space, it'll spend most of its time moving through the forest. So it also help the animals survive by finding their food resources for other animals and habitats.
Yeah, yep, right. That umbrella species where it's you protect that, and then you have to protect a lot of land because you're protecting that, and then that also protects a bunch of other species as well. Excellent. Let's go, May.
So in the video, it said that orangutans, people are selling them illegally in black markets. But then, other than orangutans, there are numerous other endangered animals that are also getting sold. But then not a lot of people know about that.
Yeah, right. The illegal animal trade. We might get time later in the year to watch Racing Extinction, which looks at that illegal animal trade and the endangered species CITES, the international law and convention that helps stop this trade of endangered species. Excellent, awesome. That kind of finishes up our case study on palm oil. I hope next time you are in a GS25 and picking something up that you're going to look at the back and look at the ingredients and then maybe think twice, or shampoo or whatever it might be. Because as we, these individual choices that we make, we can make a big impact. We lessen the demand for it, so then there's less production. Excellent job, guys. Just a reminder for your Google Doc that you wrote on, please make sure to share it in the appropriate folder. And the folder is at the top of your Google Doc. So you made a copy of this Google Doc. At the top, it has a link that says folder. Click that and then put your document in that folder, and we'll keep working on this document. But then I can see the work that you've done. And there's the bell. I hope you have a great day. Please send me a message if you guys have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. See you guys.
Bye, Mr. Michael.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel.
Yeah, no problem. See ya.
Mr. Mizel,
Yeah,
I don't know where to find the folder that you talked about.
that's okay. If you scroll on your Google Doc, scroll to the top,